So yeah, I made it possible to put the infinity enchantment on anything. So if I take this wind charge and this infinity book and then I combine them in an anvil, I'll get this infinite wind charge, which lets me shoot the wind charge as many times as I want, allowing me to jump up to high places and then jump up to even higher places. And then if I'm good at the game, then I can do a wind charge clutch too, right? I'm not good at the game. But I have infinite wind charges, so I don't need to be good at the game. You already saw some other pretty cool examples in the intro, like ender pearls and totems of undying, but because of how this mod was programmed, I don't even know everything that's possible with it. So let's explore what else we can do with infinite items. So one of the first things I tried was enchanting food with infinity and enchanting blocks with infinity, which is pretty cool since it lets you eat and build forever, but wasn't really exciting in any other way, so it got pretty boring pretty quickly. Then I enchanted the Trident with infinity, and I think this thing can do more damage per second than any other ranged weapon in the game. Here you can see just how fast it kills an iron golem compared to a Trident enchanted with loyalty. Since we don't have to wait for the Trident to come back, the difference is night and day. The infinity Trident is done way before the loyalty Trident is. Honestly, I don't even want to wait for it to finish. So let's move on to the next thing. What might be cooler than an infinite Trident is an infinite crossbow, which lets you shoot an infinite number of rockets, and these deal explosive damage, so I can kill multiple mobs at once, allowing me to make some pretty quick work of this entire herd of cows. I mean, seriously, if a bunch of them are grouped up like this, then boom! But instead of enchanting your crossbow with infinity, you could enchant the firework instead, so you can fly around infinitely just using one rocket forever. So you don't need to make some giant industrial creeper farm in order to, use an elytra. I didn't cut the video, what are you talking about? Anyways, one thing I haven't actually tried yet is seeing what happens when you use a bundle with infinity, so I guess we're gonna find out what happens. Oh. I guess nothing. I don't know, I thought maybe it would infinitely duplicate the item or something, but I guess that's not how it works. See, I don't even know how this mod is supposed to work. But I'm willing to bet that if you use an infinite trial key, it'll work, right? Yes. No. Wait, what? Hold on, let's just try a normal trial key. Hold on, give me a sec. There we go. Okay, let's just try a normal trial key. So the normal one works, but the infinite one doesn't? Maybe it's because its NBT is different, so it doesn't actually detect it as the right key? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Well, even if the stupid trial key doesn't work, I know that these items work with infinity, so you can just place infinite fire charges, or use infinite bone meal to just, create an infinite amount of flowers, or, just constantly grow your crops without having to make a bone meal farm, or you can lead an infinite number of animals, so, you can herd all your animals into one spot without having to get a bunch of slime balls. You can even rename an infinite number of mobs too, although this name tag isn't actually renamed. There we go, you can rename an infinite number of mobs. Also, I couldn't help but notice that I accidentally duplicated these leads using the infinite lead, so I guess you can also just farm leads by spamming any animal with the infinite lead. Not that you'll need to farm leads because you have an infinite lead, but anyways. Oh, and since we have some cows here, let's see what happens when we infinitely milk a cow. Oh, it just doesn't work. It just replaces the milk bucket with a regular bucket again, so you can't milk the cow at all. I don't know, I thought it would just like, let us infinitely drink milk, but I guess I have to fix that bug. What if we milk the cow first and then enchant it with the book? Oh, I don't have enough levels, hold on. Infinite XP bottle, and all right, now let's enchant the milk bucket with infinity. Okay, so this should probably work, right? So if you already have an infinite milk bucket, you can drink that infinitely. You just can't use an infinite bucket to milk a cow. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. You probably can't use it to pick up water either, can you? Oh, you can. Just remove the infinity enchantment from the item. I've got a couple things to fix, but let's just keep playing around for now. Now, something that should work if you do happen to unlock a bunch of these vaults with, regular keys and not infinite keys is, let's see if we get one here. Come on, are we gonna get lucky? Yes, we got a creator music disc. Now, if we enchant this with infinity, then we're going to get an infinite music disc. Now, this thing, if we place it into a jukebox, it doesn't actually take it, but then we can take it back out, and now we have 2 discs to give to our friends, and then we can do it again. 3 discs, do it again. 4 discs, and we can just clone discs left and right. But there is actually a way to clone any item that isn't a music disc just by using an item frame and placing it in the item frame and then taking it out. So yeah, you can kind of clone anything, but I don't know if that really even needs to be patched out. What do you guys think? Oh, but here's a part of the mod that should honestly just be vanilla at this point. You can now use an infinity bow with tipped arrows. I mean, hey, Mojang wasn't gonna do it, so there you go. Now we can just infinitely shoot harming 2 arrows at any mobs we want. Wait, I just had a crazy thought. What happens if I place down a shulker box and put stuff inside of it and then enchant it with infinity? Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, so enchant the shulker box with infinity, and then oh boy. But then if I pick it up, does it have infinity? No, it doesn't. So I have to enchant it after I pick it up. Okay, interesting. All right, anyways, I'm sure there are way more features in this mod than I can literally imagine, but for now, I'm gonna end it here. If you have any other ideas for what I should enchant with infinity, then go ahead and let me know in the comments below. But if you want to download this data pack and play with it yourself, the link will be in the description. The data pack also exists as a mod that works in Fabric, Forge, Quilt, and Neoforge. All right, with all that being said, I will see you in the next one.